Have you ever stopped and wondered what comes after the internet? I'm not talking about a faster version or, a 3D one. I mean something that could totally reshape what it even means to be human. Well, today we're going to dive into a concept for a future infrastructure that might just be the ultimate form of communication ever. Just let that sink in for a second. Right now, we send little symbols of reality, texts, photos, videos, but what if we could just bypass all that and send the experience itself? What if you could transmit the actual feeling of pure joy, or the memory of a perfect sunset, or that lightning in a bottle flash of a brilliant idea directly from your mind to someone else's? And that's the core idea we're digging into today, the Cloud Consciousness Network. It's this theoretical framework, right, in infrastructure that doesn't just share information, it shares conscious states. We are literally talking about the raw data of human experience transmitted and received as if it were your own. So to really wrap our heads around this, let's first draw a really clear line between what we've got now and what this network is actually proposing. Okay, what's so wild about this slide is the massive shift it shows. Our current internet, it's all about symbols. A photo represents a place, an emoji represents a feeling. But the Cloud Consciousness Network, well, it would share the thing itself, the actual neural pattern of a memory, the specific biochemical rush of an emotion. It's the difference between sending a postcard from the beach and sending the actual feeling of the sun on your skin. That sounds like pure science fiction, doesn't it? I mean, come on. Well, let's actually break down the theoretical tech that could make it happen. How exactly would you upload a soul? Turns out, it's a 5-layer process. Let's walk through this tech stack, okay? So first, you've got the interface layer. That's where brain-computer interfaces, or BCIs, read your raw brain signals. Then, a translation AI steps in to figure out what all that data actually means. Next, a quantum link zaps it across space instantly. All of that feeds into a huge cloud core that organizes this ocean of human experience. And finally, a rendering layer uses things like XR to play back those experiences in another person's mind. It's a whole pipeline, from a fleeting thought to a shared reality. Okay, so that's the how, but what would it actually be like to use this network? I mean, what could you do with it? Let's explore what it might feel like to live inside this shared mind. The most immediate thing, the one you'd notice right away, would be a complete revolution in how we communicate. We'd go way beyond emojis and GIFs. We're talking about a kind of emotional telepathy. Just imagine, your friend gets some incredible news. Instead of a text message with a smiley face, they send you the pure, unfiltered feeling of their excitement. You would literally feel their joy bubbling up in your own consciousness. I mean, can you imagine? This would redefine empathy and connection as we know it. Now, let's scale this up. What if we could pool our experiences together? Not just for one person talking to another, but for entire teams, families, even whole societies. We could create a shared bank of knowledge and skills. And this is where it gets absolutely transformative. A med student could download the muscle memory from 100 surgeries. An engineer could tap into the creative intuition of a legendary designer. This collective archive would just accelerate learning and problem solving at a speed we can't even fathom. And finally, we get to what might be the most profound application of all, the ability to simulate another person's consciousness, to truly walk a mile in their shoes. Think about education for a minute. You wouldn't just read Einstein's papers on relativity, you could actually experience his aha moment, feeling all the pieces click into place in your own mind. Or in therapy, you could finally truly understand another person's perspective, completely changing conflict resolution and mental health. But, and this is a huge but, this incredible connection would come with enormous risks. If we can share minds, what happens to the individual? What's the price we'd have to pay for this ultimate form of unity? The challenges, as you can see, are just monumental. Privacy? That basically disappears when your inner thoughts aren't just yours anymore. Individuality is seriously at risk. If you think social media echo chambers are bad now, imagine a literal groupthink where unique thoughts get smoothed out by the collective. And who even owns your memories, you or the platform? It would require an unbelievably complex ethical sentinel AI just to act as a guardian, to protect the very concept of self. And look, if this all sounds like it's 1,000 years away, you should know the building blocks are already being put into place today. Companies are developing high-fidelity BCIs. AI is learning how to recognize emotion. And as you can see here, shared virtual worlds like the metaverse are basically early, clunky prototypes for this kind of shared reality. The seeds have already been planted. Okay, let's bring this all home. Let's move to our final section and see how all of this builds to one final philosophical question about the future of humanity itself. The ultimate vision, the real endgame of the cloud consciousness network is something called a shared mind civilization, a world where humanity basically acts as a single distributed global intelligence, where the walls between knowledge and language and culture just dissolve. And this is the fundamental trade-off, isn't it? On one hand, you have the promise of a global mind, solving humanity's greatest challenges as one unified being. But on the other, you have the peril of losing yourself. If your thoughts, your memories, and your feelings are all woven together with everyone else's, where does the line between me and we even exist? How much of our precious, messy, wonderful individuality would we have to give up for that kind of perfect unity? So let's end on this final, pretty haunting question. In a world where every mind is just an open node on a global network, where consciousness itself becomes a shared resource, when everyone is connected, who exactly are you?